Yanju, do you think that? Sleeping with Fu Boyan gives you the right to do whatever you want.
Brother Helen, calm down. What my sister did to me probably wasn't intentional.
Yanju, serves you right for letting some man make you pregnant. Serves you right for getting kicked out of the Yan family. If it weren't for her, you would still be the proud eldest miss of the Yan family. I'm throwing her out right now.
Mr. Fu, the DNA comparison results are out.
Test report. DNA paternity test.
Nai Bao.
Dad.
A bastard is a bastard. Calling anyone dad?
Bao, I'm your dad now.
Dad is this bad man. He just hit mommy. Still bullying mother. And bullied Nabo.
Dad beat them up hard, okay?
Dad beat his ass to a pulp.
Then Bao, you and mommy go back to the room first. After I chase the bad guys away, I'll come back to the room to find you.
Okay.
Be careful.
Don't worry. You go first.
Fu Boyan, you're really protecting her. Seems like you've slept with her quite a bit. This woman, as long as you give her money, you can sleep with her. She's cheap.
Watch your mouth.
We were engaged at the time. But she got knocked up by some random guy. Huh. Mr. Fu doesn't find it disgusting, huh?
Stop fighting, cease. Fu Boyan, what are you doing? Do you have any regard for the law?
The law. Today, I, Fu Boyan, and the law, the trifling Yan family. Crushing you is like crushing an ant. Don't bother Yanju again. Otherwise, I'll make you regret it for the rest of your lives.
Fu Boyan, come at me. Don't hurt Yuner.
This is just a small lesson. From now on, if you dare bother my woman and child again, I'll make you are unable to live, but also unable to die. Get out.
Nai Bao, come here.
No, I want Daddy.
How does Bao know? I'm your dad.
Mommy was drunk once. Nabo heard everything.
Nai Bao, don't talk nonsense. Nai Bao, come here.
No, I want Daddy.
Yes, Daddy's here. Daddy will never leave Bao, okay?
Awesome. Nabo finally has a daddy.
Nai Bao is still young. Don't take her words seriously.
Kids say the darndest things.
Test report.
Yanju. Bao, she's my child. Give me a chance to make it up to you both. We're almost home. Time is short. This apartment is a bit small. Make do for now. The previous place isn't safe. Don't stay there anymore.
Fu Boyan, thank you.
Yanju. Everything is my debt to the two of you. Now, even if you wanted the stars in the sky, I'd do everything to pluck them for you.
What's this?
This is the outfit I wore to the shopping mall and picked for the two of you.
But this is too much.
You're here.
Daddy, you got mommy clothes. Don't I get any?
The most important thing now is to win back your mommy.
Daddy has to keep trying. My mommy is hard to woo.
Good. Then Dad will try my best.
Qin Ruxue, Qin Group.
Boyan, long time no see.
Are you back representing Qin Group?
We haven't seen each other in 5 years. Don't you want to get intimate with me first? talking business right away. Hurts my feelings.
5 years ago, you deceived me, paving the way for Qin Group, and then disappeared. Now Qin Group is in crisis. You show up now. I'm not here to talk business. Are we talking about feelings?
Boyan, I have my reasons. You know, I didn't come from a good background. To gain a foothold in the Qin family, I could only do this, although I used to. I truly loved you.
Now, the sight of you disgusts me. Fu Group's acquisition of the Qin family is inevitable. I don't care what you're here for today. It won't work here.
Are you really going to be this heartless?
Heartless? When you betrayed me. You should have expected this.
I came back to make it up to you. For the past 5 years. I've been thinking about you.
Miss Qin, if you came here today, not for the acquisition, then please leave. We have nothing to talk about. Show her out.
The
Grandma,
film was translated
you don't
and
know.
narrated by
Yanju is now
Media.
someone's mistress. What a disgrace to the Yan family. Yes, Mommy. Yener couldn't stand it and went to persuade Yanju, but Yanju hit her. You have to stand up for Yener. I just wanted to persuade my sister to turn back. Maybe she can come back to the Yan family.
Disgraceful thing. She still wants to come back. Don't even think about it.
Go and investigate this woman's background. I want to know everything about her.
Yes.
What I can't have. No one can have.
Smash it.
What are you doing?
How can you be so shameless? You had a bastard child, and now you're someone's mistress. The dignity of the Yan family has been completely ruined by you.
I didn't.
How can you say you didn't? Yanju, you're climbing up by relying on men. Without even a title. What are you if not a mistress?
Baby, listen to Daddy. Protect Mommy.
How can a bastard have a daddy?
Maybe Yanju has. Too many men outside. She just acknowledges whoever she sees.
Such nasty words. How can you say such things? Do you even consider me family anymore?
On the day you were kicked out of the Yan family, you've been a disgrace to the Yan family.
Who the hell is talking shit in my house?
Mr. Fu, why are you here? It's a family matter. It shouldn't be exposed to the outside. But this little bastard, she's been calling everyone daddy. And now she's calling you, Mr. Fu. Daddy, don't worry, I will. Teach my granddaughter a lesson.
Mrs. Yan is so upset. I wonder how Yanju offended you.
She did such a shameless thing. Having this bastard child. Our Yan family has been utterly disgraced.
So you, for your worthless face, kicked your own granddaughter out of family, while you lived in luxury, and acted so high and mighty. Do you know what Yanju has been through outside?
Alright, you've climbed up the social ladder now, haven't you? No wonder you even dare to hit Yana. The next step is to hit this old woman, isn't it?
Grandma, I've always respected you. It's you who has been making things difficult for me.
The film was
Mr. Fu,
translated
if you truly
and
are the father
narrated
of this
by
illegitimate
Media.
child, if word gets out, aren't you afraid that your Fu group will be ridiculed?
So what? My dad is the most expensive.
Truly lives up to being the child of that vile woman. Just like her mother. Hooking up with men. Really got a knack for it.
Yana,
Has Miss Yan taken my words as wind in your ears?
Grandma, now that Yanju has a backer, she shouldn't need us anymore. Let's go.
Wait. Before you to leave, I'd,
The
Fu,
film was
still have a score to
translated
settle.
and
Forget it.
narrated by Media.
How can we just let it go? This injustice. You've endured for so many years.
Mr. Fu, it seems you're going to stand up for her. This is our Yan family's business. It's not your place to interfere, outsider.
In that case, I'll be blunt. 5 years ago, abroad, the person who had relations with Yanju was me. Tell me, do I have the right to interfere?
That Miss Bastard.
Is my child, Fu Boyan's, the future heir of the Fu Group?
That's impossible.
You have repeatedly bullied my woman and child. It seems that Yan Group has no reason to exist anymore.
This young group is the work of a lifetime heirs of Yanju's parents. Even if you consider Yanju's parents. Please spare Yan Group this time. Yanju, say something. Are you going to watch Yan Group suffer such a great disaster?
Grandma, when you expelled me from the Yan family, when you handed Yan Group over to Yan Yun and her mother, why didn't you think about how Yan Group is my parents' life's work?
If you want me to spare Yan Group, that's fine. But it might require old Mrs. Yan to help me with something.
Mr. Fu, tell me.
Yan Yun has repeatedly caused trouble for Yanju. And even hurt my daughter. Every single incident. If you want to save Yan Group, have Yan Yun kneel down and apologize to Yanju.
Have me apologize to her? Dream on.
Kneel down and apologize to your sister. Now, do you want to destroy the entire Yan Group? You and your mother, do you still want to have a place in Yan Group?
I'm sorry I was speaking carelessly before. For the sake of our sisterhood, please forgive me.
That's letting her off too easily. Yan Yun must taste the suffering Yanju has endured all these years.
The
Your
film
meaning
was
is
translated and
to sever
narrated
ties with
by
Yin
M
Yang.
Media.
And expel her from the Yan family. I believe old Madame Yan already has plenty of experience with this.
No, Grandma, please don't. I'm your most beloved granddaughter. Grandma,
I guarantee, not a single company will collaborate with Yan Group again. Yan Group's bankruptcy is merely a matter of minutes.
Fine. I agree. I'll expel Yin Yan from the Yan family immediately.
Grandma, I was wrong. I truly know I was wrong.
I can't help you. You almost ruined the entire Yan family.
Mommy, what's all this about?
You'll have to ask your precious daughter. Now Fu Boyan has made it clear, forcing me to expel her from the Yan family, cut off her financial resources, provide no assistance whatsoever. Otherwise, the entire Yan Group can expect bankruptcy and closure.
Grandma, don't kick me out. How can I survive without the Yan family, Grandma? Mommy, Yan Yan has never suffered a day in her life. How could she possibly endure that kind of life?
If she can't bear it, can Yanju bear it then? Someone, throw Yan Yan out.
No, Grandma, no, I won't leave. Mommy, I beg you, Yener is still a child. Please spare her.
If you can't bear to part with her, then leave with her.
This is the person. Dead or alive, it doesn't matter. A dead person won't compete with me anymore.
Su Ying. Su Ying, wake up. Su Ying, wake up. Don't scare me.
You bastards, you bunch of idiots. You hit her without even seeing clearly who it was. Alright. Get rid of the car first.
Hello, is this 110? I have a car accident here.
After I'm done with the acquisition, next time, I don't believe you'll be this lucky.
How is she now?
She's had surgery and is out of danger. But she hasn't woken up yet.
How could she have gotten into a car accident out of the blue? Has anything suspicious happened recently?
Su Ying was wearing my clothes before the accident.
Wearing your clothes. How is the investigation into Su Ying's accident coming along?
There's been progress.
They were after Yanju, weren't they? Who was it?
I found out one of Miss Qin's subordinates recently went abroad.
Qin Ruxue. I haven't settled the score with her yet. And she's already scheming against Yanju. Then don't blame me for showing no mercy.
What are you planning to do next, Mr. Fu?
Accelerate the acquisition of Qin Ruxue. I want to see results within a week.
Yes. By the way, Mr. Fu, there's something else.
Speak.
Fu Leading is back.
It's just as well he's back. Let's settle the score from 5 years ago.
Uncle Wong, where are my things?
Qin Ruxue. Don't forget what you promised me.
Don't worry, Uncle Wong. We've been cooperating for so long. The Qin family will remember your contribution.
This is the Fu Group's project proposal. With this, you can negotiate terms with Fu Boyan.
Great, Uncle Wong. Once I regain Qin Group, there will naturally be benefits for you, Uncle Wong. Hello?
Miss Qin. Long time no see. My return this time means Fu Group is about to change.
What do you mean?
Nothing much. I could be a very good partner for you. You're always welcome here.
Sir, we have the woman's information. And the child's too.
Good. This could be Fu Boyan's weakness.
Mr. Fu, are you determined to acquire Qin Group?
Absolutely.
In that case, I won't hide it anymore. Your Fu Group's project proposal is in my hands. If I leak this information, all of Fu Group's upcoming projects will be suspended. In the short term, you won't be qualified to restart them. Can you afford that loss?
What do you want?
Just give me all the Qin Group shares you have, and I'll return this information to you.
The film was
If you like the proposal,
and narrated
consider
by
it a gift from me.
media.
What do you mean?
This proposal is fake. 51% of Qin Group's shares have already been acquired by Fu Group. Game over.
Fu Boyan, you're so cruel. You set me up.
You're not worth me setting up.
Fu Boyan, do you know the consequences of me failing to acquire Qin Group? I'll be kicked out of Qin Group and never be able to legitimately claim my identity.
What does that have to do with me?
You're so heartless.
Miss Qin, about the car accident from before, did you really think I knew nothing?
Fu Boyan, you're the one who wronged me. While I was away, that woman shamelessly seduced you. I just taught her a lesson. And you can't stand it? I'll make you come crawling back to me. We'll see. Let's go! Sister, I was wrong. Please plead with Grandma to let me come home.
Yanju, let go.
Sister, my life right now is a living hell. I can't stand it for a single day. Please, I beg you, forgive me, okay? Sister, I'm your younger sister. You can't just stand by and watch me die.
The life you describe is not a life for humans. That's how I've lived. Yanju, people always have to pay for what they've done.
Yanju, since you're so heartless, then don't blame me.
Yuner, where have you been all this time?
Brother Helan. Yanju had Fu Boyan put pressure on Grandma to kick me out. I have a home now, but I can't go back. I know that there's no chance with Brother Helan anymore, but I miss you so much. So I just came to see you.
Yuner, don't be afraid. You can stay with me for now. That venomous woman, Yanju, I'll make her pay later.
Congratulations, Mr. Fu.
The
Under
film
your
was
leadership, Fu Group
translated and narrated
truly
by
reaching new
M
heights.
Media.
Let's have fun together. I hope everyone at the banquet today has a good time.
Congratulations, Mr. Fu, congratulations. Hey, who's here?
You're here.
The dress took some time to rush. I didn't embarrass you, did I?
Yanju, you look beautiful.
Wow, so beautiful. Who is this? She's so pretty. She's so pretty. The woman beside Mr. Fu is naturally extraordinary. How could you have possibly met her? Stop bragging.
I haven't introduced you all yet. This is Miss Yanju, my fiancée.
Is Yanju the one who was kicked out of the Yan family?
It really is that Yanju. Birthday banquet. Of old Mrs. Yan, I saw her. I heard that Miss Yan is not very decent. Has Mr. Fu been bewitched by her?
Miss Yanju and I pledged our love 5 years ago, brought, and have a daughter. I will only recognize Miss Yanju in this life.
Mr. Fu is raising someone else's child. Really quite proactive.
What do you mean?
Yan Yun, will you ever stop?
If you want people to not know, don't do it. Some of you may not know, but my sister is used to being promiscuous. I'm just afraid that Mr. Fu will be deceived. So I came here specifically to expose her.
Because of our family ties, Yan Yun, I've always tolerated you. I didn't expect you to not only not repent, but to become even worse. Do you really think I won't fight back?
Got angry now? Yanju, that year abroad. Clearly you were humiliated by a few homeless men. How did it become Mr. Fu? I know you've been anxious to find a father for your bastard child. But this is so unfair to Mr. Fu.
Yan Yun, what happened to me abroad back then? How could you know so clearly?
Of course, it's Yan Yun, you beautiful soul. On the contrary, you, as the older sister, even kicked her out of the house. Truly a venomous heart.
Mr. He. I'm afraid things aren't quite like that.
What do you mean?
What I mean is, the reason Miss Yan Yun knows so much is because she arranged those homeless people.
Stop twisting the truth. Mr. Fu, you need evidence to back up your claims.
What a coincidence. I, Fu Boyan, never fight a battle unprepared. I actually do have evidence. 5 years ago, Yanju
The
was
film
drugged with an inferior
translated
substance.
and narrated by
According
M
to Miss Yan
Media.
Yun's plan, you arranged those homeless men to ruin Yanju's innocence. The He family would break off the engagement. That way, you could justifiably replace Yanju and be with Mr. He, whom you've admired for so long.
Yan Yun, what's going on? Is what he said true?
He's lying. Brother He Lan, please believe me. He's lying.
But Miss Yan Yun didn't expect was that Yanju went to the wrong room and walked into my room. It was a twist of fate that brought us together.
No way. This is impossible. You're all in on this together. This can't be true.
I investigated the drug Yanju was given. As it happens, Miss Yan Yun, 5 years ago, you were abroad and made a large purchase. After deciphering it, those expenses of yours, it's to buy this kind of medicine. On the black market, the time, the place, the name, the amount, all match. Miss Yan Yun, what do you have to say now?
Yan Yun, I never thought that 5 years ago, the person who harmed me was you, all because you liked Helen.
Yes. I did it. I just couldn't stand everyone fawning over you. Why should you have Grandma's love? Such a good marriage with Brother He Lan. And such beautiful looks. Everyone revolves around you. I wanted to drag you down. I wanted to see you fall into the dirt. Only then would I be satisfied. Brother Helan, you understand me, right? Brother Helan, I did all this because I love you.
You're crazy. And I trusted you so much.
Brother Helan, I did all this. It's all because I love you.
Enough. From today onwards, we have no relationship. You're on your own.
Brother Helen.
Does anyone else have objections to my relationship with Yanju? I don't want to hear any more gossip about her. If anyone else gossips, don't blame me for being rude. Yanju is also a victim in this matter. A twist of fate brought about this marriage. I'm grateful to heaven for sending you to me.
Bo Yan. Is what you said true?
Yanju, trust me. Are you willing to entrust yourself and the child to me?
I do.
Such a joyous occasion for the Fu group. How can I miss it?
Fu Lighting, elder of Fu Group.
Fu Lighting, you finally showed up.
Bo Yan, long time no see. All these years, Uncle, missed you dearly.
I've missed you too, Uncle. Especially the things you did to me. I can't forget them.
Same here.
So, Uncle, you came back to settle the score with me?
What are you saying? I'm your uncle. How could I harm you? Bo Yan has grown up. Even taller than me. Is this your niece-in-law?
Who she is has nothing to do with you. Uncle, I've inherited Fu Group, holding all the shares. If you still covet the Fu Group, I advise you to give up that idea.
Right. I remember your grandfather left you shares, saying that once you have a child, you can fully take over the Fu Group.
And narrated by M Media.
But if this child is gone, then the Fu Group, wouldn't it have something to do with me?
You dare.
So, Miss Qin, have you changed your mind? And decided to cooperate with me?
Uncle Fu returned this time, looking determined. I don't know what you were looking for. Me to do?
It's simple, I want you to help me get confidential documents of the Fu Group. Only then can I completely control the Fu Group.
Confidential documents. If it were that easy, Uncle Fu wouldn't have come to me. So, if I help Uncle, what will I get?
You will get Fu Boyan.
I've decided to go abroad. This last drink. Are you still going to sulk, Mr. Jiu?
Are you serious?
What else? You don't have me in your heart anymore. There's no point in staying. Here's to your happiness.
I've already had my farewell drink. Yanju is still waiting for me at home. I should go.
Hey, Boyan. You know how I feel about you. Why won't you look at me? That woman, Yanju, is she really that good?
Yanju. Drugged me.
Boyan! Do you think you can still leave tonight? Are you hot? Come here. I'll help you. Fu Boyan. Tonight. You were mine.
You think you can keep me here with just this little drug? No way.
Do you think your Yanju would think if she saw these photos? Do you think your Yanju will misunderstand us and leave you?
Fu Boyan. Scum.
Not good. The drug is getting stronger. I have to leave quickly.
Fu Boyan. Fu Boyan. Fu Boyan, what's wrong with you? What's wrong? Wake up.
Yanju,
The film was translated
what are you doing here?
and narrated
What's
by
wrong
a
with you?
media.
I've been drugged.
I'm going out to Zhaocheng.
Yanju, I feel so bad. You're awake so early.
You're alright now.
If it was the drug, then I'm fine. If it's something else,
What's wrong? Are you hurt anywhere else?
Yanju, just having you by my side is better than any drug. Last night I wasn't gentle. Did I hurt you?
You noticed, huh?
Then I'll be gentler this time. Rock, paper, scissors. Hey, I won. Rock, paper, scissors. I lost.
Nai Bao has a dad now, and doesn't like mommy anymore.
Nebo loves mommy the most. Mommy and daddy, can you give me a little brother or sister?
So, Neibao, do you want a little brother or a little sister?
Nebo wants a little sister.
Okay, then mommy and daddy will give Neibao a little sister.
You little mischievous.
Mischievous.
Hello.
Eldest miss, it's bad. Old madam has fallen ill.
What? Grandma, you're not sick.
What? Are you hoping I get sick?
Since Grandma is fine, then I'll leave first.
Since you're here, don't rush off. Grandma has something to tell you.
Grandma, you went through all this trouble to call me back. Just say what you want.
What do you mean, went through all this trouble? As long as you're still a Yan, I call you back, you come back.
When you kicked me out and wanted to sever ties, you didn't remember I was a Yan.
You. Something happened to the Yan family company. As a member of the Yan family, you have a responsibility to help resolve this.
When times were good, Grandma kicked me out. Now that times are tough, you want me to fix it.
Insolent. Do you even have this grandma in your eyes?
I wasn't the one who disregarded family first. Nai Bao is waiting for me at home. I'm going back.
As long as you're willing to help the Yan family. I'll let you bring your bastard back to the Yan family. Acknowledge your ancestry.
Grandma, do you think family affection can be used as a bargaining chip? Why do you think I would help the Yan family? I'd rather the Yan family went bankrupt.
You. How can you say such outrageous things? After all, Yan Group is the business your parents built before they died. You unfilial girl.
Grandma also knows that Yan Group is the business my parents left behind. You were the one who kicked me out of the house. You were the one who handed Yan Group over to Yan Yun's mother. Now you think of me, just like Grandma said. Yan Group isn't a place you can just waltz in and out of. I don't want to enter this family. I don't care about it. I don't have the ability to save the Yan family. You should look for someone else. Why are you making things so difficult for me? Even if I sold my company, it would be a drop in the bucket to save the Yan family.
You don't. But Fu Boyan does.
So that's it. You tricked me into coming back. The goal is Fu Boyan.
You saw the news about Fu Boyan in Qin Ruxue, didn't you? Well, you can still talk to him. Save the Yan family. Anyway, that's nothing. Fu Boyan only needs to lift a finger. Don't wait until he's done playing. By then, it will be all in vain.
You're really good at calculating. But if you want to cooperate with him through me, I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you.
That's not up to you. Someone, lock her in her room.
Mommy, when can I go back to the Yan family? Brother Helen doesn't want me anymore. I have nowhere to go now. Daughter, there's a way. You can return in glory. Do you want to try it? I'll try. These days, I can't live anymore. Mommy, what's your plan? Yan Group is facing a crisis. If you can find a way to get the He family to help Yan Group through this, you'll be the Yan family's hero. But Brother Helen doesn't even want to see me. Silly child, Yanju could climb into Fu Boyan's bed. Why can't you? Mommy, you're right. Just you wait and see. I will definitely return. To the Yan family in glory.
Why did you call me here?
Brother Helen, I know you resent me, but I just love you too much. I haven't seen you for a while, and I really miss you.
Yan, you were the one who did wrong. If it weren't for you, Yanju wouldn't have suffered so much criticism. Yanju and I wouldn't have come to this.
Brother Helen, Yanju would rather be Fu Boyan's mistress than be with you? Can't you look at me? Brother Helen, I'm right here beside you. I'm willing to be your concubine. Okay?
You're right. You owe me this.
Brother Helen, don't ignore me anymore.
Silly. How could I ignore you? What's wrong?
Brother Helen, there's some trouble with the Yan group. I heard my mother say, Grandma personally went to beg Yanju to ask Yanju to talk to Fu Boyan to save the Yan family.
With Fu Boyan's power, it would be a piece of cake.
Yeah, but sister refused. She resents Grandma for kicking her out. She'd rather watch the company go bankrupt than ask Fu Boyan for help.
This Yanju is really petty. Someone who disregards family. I really misjudged her.
Grandma is sick with anger. I really want to go back and see her, but she kicked me out. I have a home, but I can't go back.
I'll take you back to the Yan family soon. You're my Helen's person. I must make the Yan family accept you.
Brother Helen.
Grandma, even if you keep locking me up like this, it's useless. It's been a whole night. Fu Boyan hasn't come to find me. You want to use me to get Fu Boyan to help the Yan family. It won't work.
Yanju, I know you resent Grandma. But Grandma had no choice. There are so many Yan shareholders. I have to be responsible for them. Things got so out of hand back then. If I hadn't done that, Yan Group would be finished.
I understand. That's why all these years I've always come to celebrate your birthday. But that's not a reason for you. Exploit me.
Don't push your luck. Fu Boyan's first love, Qin Ruxue, is still around. Aren't you worried at all? Wait for them to rekindle their old flame. Then, you'll really be useless.
This is my business. It has nothing to do with you.
Fine, get out. Consider me without a granddaughter like you. Don't let me see you again.
Madam, this is your favorite dessert. Have some. Don't be angry with Xiaoju. She's having a hard time.
The film was translated
Am I having an easy
and
time?
narrated
I'm the
by
one running the
Amelia.
entire Yan family. Is there really nothing we can do?
How much more money is needed? I have a way.
Why are you back?
Grandma Yanju disregards family affection. I'm different. I'm back to help you.
Just you?
Grandma, Lan and I are together. The He family has agreed to help. We've overcome the difficulties. Don't you think this is all thanks to me?
Yana is Grandma's good granddaughter.
I'm fine. I'll go back now. Before I return to the Yan family. We discussed our strategy. Otherwise, I'd be really afraid. You'd search for me all over the world, making my grandma certain of our actions.
Yanju. What happened? Yanju. 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 Xiao Chen.
Mr. He, you don't need to know who I am. I have a gift for you.
Yanzu, Yanzu, Yanzu. Hello.
Mr. He, did you receive the gift?
Who are you and what do you want?
It doesn't matter who I am. Yanzu was originally your fiancé. Fu Boyan even more so, repeatedly humiliated you. Now she's in your hands. Mr. He, you can do whatever you want.
You're awake.
Helen, what are you trying to do? Kidnapping is illegal. You'll go to jail. Let me go.
Yanzu, you should worry about yourself. Fu Boyan, what's so good about him? You tell me.
Helen, it's already happened. We can't go back. I wronged you back then. Let's just let it go, okay?
Let it go? Yanzu. Now, don't you understand the situation yet?
Helen, don't do anything rash.
Rash? You're my fiancé. This is what you owed me. Now it's not too late.
Let me go. go of me.
Yanju, don't waste your energy. You can't escape.
Did you find anything?
We can only lock onto the signal, where it finally disappeared. We just pulled up all the surveillance footage nearby. From one angle, we found the person who took Miss Yan.
Who?
Fu leading.
I didn't want to push him to the brink. He forced my hand.
What are you doing? Shameless. To seduce in broad daylight. Brother Helen. Yanju, you're shameless.
The film
Helen
was
kidnapped
translated and
Yanju, where's your
narrated
conscience?
by M Media.
Brother Helen is so good to you. But you insist on being with Fu Boyan. And even gave birth to a bastard.
Yuner, she seduced me first. You're right. A woman like this, I feel dirty even touching her. How about this? I'll hand her over to you. You can do whatever you want with her.
This bitch. Today I will teach her a lesson for you. Teach her a good lesson.
What do you want to do?
Yanju, you've finally fallen into my hands. Of course, I won't let you have it easy.
Yan, you'd better sober up. Helen kidnapping me is already a crime. You can't keep following him down this delusional path.
Yanju, tell me. If nude photos of Fu Boyan's woman were spread all over the city, would he still want you?
Boss, we found her. The last surveillance footage shows Miss Yan being taken to Helen's house.
If anything happens to Yanju, I'll make the entire He family pay.
Yanju, look at you now. Just like those of the lower class.
Yan, you're so pathetic. Always living in my shadow. That's why you hate me so much, right?
You.
Yuner, that's enough. Don't cause a murder.
Brother Helen, being cheated on by your sister back then, gonna feed to ends. Has always been a thorn in your heart, hasn't it? The injustice Brother Helen suffered must be avenged on her. This cuckold should be returned to Fu Boyan.
You're right.
Helen, snap out of it. If you do this, Fu Boyan won't let you go.
I'd like to see how he won't let me go.
Stop.
Boyan, save me.
Are you alright?
Boyan, I thought I'd never see you again.
It's okay, it's okay. Don't worry. Everyone who bullied you, I will make them pay a painful price.
Fu Boyan, even if you're all powerful, this is my He family's house. What do you want to do?
Wait for me outside.
Grandpa. Grandpa, you're finally here. This person is causing trouble in my He family home. Throw him out.
Mr. Fu, your grand arrival at my humble He family home. What instructions do you have?
You'll have to ask your precious grandson about that. Kidnapping the future fiancé of Fu Group CEO with ill intentions. Is your He family preparing to oppose my Fu Group?
Grandpa, don't be fooled by him. The He family isn't afraid of him.
Our He family. It's not yet your turn, a worthless woman like you, lecturing others.
Brother Helen.
Grandpa is right. But
The film
what
was
Yuner said,
translated
it's not
and
unreasonable.
Narrated by M Media.
Elder, he built this entire fortune, I think. And I don't want to see it ruined.
So what do you mean?
Your precious son colluded with this woman to humiliate Yanju. I want the entire He family to be buried with him.
Grandpa,
You're being foolish. You wretch.
Fu Boyan, I'll take responsibility for my own actions. What right do you have to take it out on the He family?
I will take it out on them.
Yanju, Yilan has been your childhood sweetheart. And you two were even engaged. He's become like this. Also because a few years ago, you broke off the engagement. You can't just watch our He family collapse like this, can you?
Grandpa I was the one who wronged Helen back then. But I've already apologized. Grandma also expelled me from the Yan family. I don't owe the He family anything. What Helen did this time was too much. I can't forgive him.
So, what do you want to do?
Compared to Helen, I'm even more disappointed in Yanju. She actually, for a man, disregarded our sisterhood. Such a vicious heart. I can't tolerate Yanjun anymore.
Brother Helan, please save me.
It's not impossible to save the He family. Expel Yanjun from the He family now. For the rest of her life, Yanjun will never be allowed to enter the He family's doors again.
Brother Helan, you won't listen to her, right? Save me.
Get this woman out of the He family immediately. From now on, the He family and the Yan family will have nothing to do with each other. No Yan family member is allowed to step foot in the He house.
Grandpa,
If you dare to plead for her, you'll get out of the He family with her.
Yes.
Yanju, see, are you satisfied now?
Yin Yun's problem is solved. So now, it's this. Young master, he's turned to apologize. My demands aren't much. As long as Yilan kneels down and apologizes to Yanju, and promises that in the future he will never appear in front of Yanju again, then I'll consider this matter settled.
Fu Boyan, don't go too far.
If young master isn't willing, then I don't want to reconcile either. Kidnapping and humiliation. If I call the police, you'll go to jail. The He family's reputation will also be ruined.
You scoundrel. Hurry up and apologize.
I'm sorry, Yanju. I was blinded by obsession. Please forgive me. Please don't hold it against me.
What? The He family isn't going to help the Yan family through our difficulties.
I didn't expect the He family to be so spineless. Afraid of Fu Boyan's power. Even kicked Yener out of the house. Mommy, what should we do? It's all that bitch Yanju's fault. If it weren't for her, Brother Helen wouldn't have abandoned me.
You still have the nerve to cry. You're going to ruin the Yan family.
Let it be ruined. All these years, my mother and I have been subservient in the Yan family. Just for this tiny bit of profit. And the result? You only care about profit. You don't care about us at all. I won't serve you anymore. You old fool. Let me tell you the truth. Yan Group is out of money. Not long ago, I transferred all the money in the account to my mother and me. You can hold on to Yan Group, this empty shell of a company, and die with it. Mommy, don't blame us for being heartless. When disaster strikes, each one flies on their own.
How dare you?
Mommy, you taught us this. When Yanju had her scandal, you were quicker than anyone to disown her. Grandma, that's a good lesson. Mommy, let's go.
It's all my fault.
Grandma is seriously ill. Yan Yun and her mother have fled the country with the money.
What are you going to do?
Boyan. No matter what. She's my grandmother. She may disregard family. But I can't. Boyan, do you think I'm being too indecisive?
Yanju, it's because of your kindness that you are who you are. If you become as heartless as they are, then you wouldn't be you. What do you want to do?
Yan
The
Group is
film
my
was
parents'
translated
company. I
and
can't watch it
narrated
collapse.
by M Media.
But I definitely won't let anyone else profit from it again. Boyan, I want to acquire Yan Group.
Okay,
Mr. Fu, apologize for the poor hospitality. This is the only good tea we have left. Please try some.
this is enough to resolve Yan Group's crisis.
Mr. Fu, aces.
Giving this money to Yan Group is also an option, but on one condition.
Mr. Fu, please tell me.
Acquiring Yan Group.
Are you asking me to sell Yan Group?
Grandma, to be precise, I want to take back Yan Group. You said it yourself. Yan Group is the family business of my parents. I can't bear to watch Yan Group fail like this. But the condition is that I manage Yan Group myself.
Zhaoju, you're right. I'm old. And I shouldn't hold on to everything. Zhaoju, Yan Group is yours now.
Don't worry, Grandma. I will definitely make Yan Group great again. It's nothing. We'll go fast then.
Zhaoju, it was Grandma's fault before. Grandma knows I was wrong. This big family is so cold and empty. Why don't you bring Neibao back to live here? You're all busy. I'll help you take care of the children.
The Qin acquisition. I need to go abroad to sign the contract in person. Might be gone for a few days. You must be careful here.
Don't worry. I still have Yan Group matters
The
to
film
deal
was
with.
translated
Neibao and I will wait for you to
narrated
come
by
back.
M Media.
Yes. Neibao, listen to your mother. Be good.
Okay, goodbye, Dad.
Goodbye, Neibao.
What? You want me to steal internal company documents?
Uncle Wong, the last proposal. I've already fallen once because of you. Now Fu Boyan is going abroad. This is your best chance. This time you can't disappoint me again.
Those are confidential company documents.
So, as long as Fu Leading completely takes control of the Fu Group with Uncle Wang's contributions, will you still have no benefits?
All right. Remember what you said.
Yanju!
What's wrong? Why are you so flustered?
Did you see the news?
What news?
A private plane crashed. It's CEO Fu. You actually tampered with the plane. You're terrifying.
The plane crashed at sea. Although there's no way to see Fu Boyan's body. But he must be dead. Only this way can I have full control over Fu Group. Come on. No matter how devoted you are, Fu Boyan doesn't have you in his eyes. Let's talk business. I acquired some shares from Fu Group shareholders. I still need relevant documents from the Fu Group. How's it going over there?
I've got them.
Good, give them to me.
Uncle Fu, after what happened to Boyan, I'm also scared. We need a backup plan. Why don't we reveal our cards together? At the Fu Group meeting, what you promised us can also be realized.
I really underestimated you. Okay, see you at the meeting then. I'm sure you've all seen it. Boyan's private plane crashed. The Fu Group can't be without a leader. Mr. Fu is right. Right now, public opinion outside is in an uproar. The stock market is unstable. At this time, we should choose someone to take charge of the overall situation. I think Mr. Fu is suitable. Mr. Fu is also a member of the Fu family. What do you think? I don't think he's the right person. Plane crashed at sea. There's still no news about the CEO, but that doesn't mean he's gone. When? Since when does the assistant speak at board meetings? As CEO, Fu's special assistant. While he's away, I have the authority of acting CEO. I have more say than you, an outsider. I'm just making a suggestion. Aren't you being a little too nervous? If Mr. Fu really does come back, then Fu Group is still his. No matter what, Mr. Fu is still a member of the Fu family. He certainly has the right. Since when does the board have to consider blood relations? Yeah. If Mr. Fu suddenly returns, he doesn't understand Fu Group.
The film
Not
was
responsible for any
translated
projects.
and
We can't just hand
narrated
it
by
over to him.
Media.
What should we do? Everyone, take a look. Document. It contains the Fu Group shares I acquired and related confidential documents. Do you think I'm qualified now? If that's the case, we can only hand it over to Mr. Fu. Yeah. Of course, you can disagree. But I guarantee this document will be all over the city tomorrow. Then Fu Group's fate will be your responsibility. You're despicable.
What a beautiful move. But unfortunately, I'll have to disappoint you, Uncle.
Fu Boyan, you really are lucky. You're not dead.
I knew you'd be alright.
CEO Fu, you're finally back. What good is it to be back? Here, we have Fu Group's core documents. You don't have a chance.
Uncle. Next time you get the data, remember to open it and take a look. See if it's what you want. What you have isn't any core project data. Just some insignificant small projects. And they're all almost finished.
What's going on?
It seems our Fu Group needs some reorganization. Xiao Cheng,
Yes.
why aren't you quickly tying up this scoundrel of our group?
What are you doing? Everything needs evidence. Evidence, is it? When you stole the group's project plan, we already had you. Now, it's just turning the tables. I've given all the materials to the police. You're on your own.
Miss Chin, I didn't expect you to side with my uncle.
Thanks to you, I had no other choice. I can't go back to the Qin family.
Boyan, there's one thing I really don't understand. How did you survive the plane crash?
Why don't you guess, Uncle? How did I do it?
I investigated thoroughly. The Qin Group acquisition's timing was very strict. I also bribed some people. Even when you boarded the plane, my people watched you board the plane. There's no reason why you shouldn't have died on that plane.
I have to admit, Uncle's plan was truly exquisite. But it's a pity. How can you be sure that your people wouldn't betray you?
What do you mean?
There was an error in the confidential document just now. I thought Uncle would understand the reason behind it.
So it was you. No wonder. You never intended to cooperate with me from the beginning.
How can Uncle Chen say that? From the start, I sincerely wanted to cooperate with you. It's just that the partner isn't just you. Boyan Fu leading bribed someone. Your plane was tampered with. You should change to another flight. And Wang Chenyu from the group is collecting for us Fu's confidential information. Have Xiao Cheng prepare a copy in advance. I'll prepare a fake one here to deceive Fu leading.
Why are you helping me?
Boyan, no matter what, I truly loved you. I don't want anything to happen to you.
Okay. I'll go to Qin Group to sign the contract this time. I'll help you regain recognition. Let you return to Qin Group.
Fu Boyan has wronged you so much. And you're actually willing to help him.
Fu leading. Actually, you've always been mistaken. I hate Fu Boyan for wronging me. That's because I love him. Whether I'm dealing with Yanju or cooperating with you, ultimately, I want to have Fu Boyan, not kill him with you.
How does this benefit you? Can he marry you?
I can help Miss Chin return to Qin Group. Have Qin Group acknowledge her identity. Let Miss Chin gain a foothold in Qin Group.
Fine, I'll admit defeat this time.
Uncle thinks that my Fu Group is a place where you can come and go as you please.
So what do you want?
To be honest with you, my trip abroad this time, besides signing with Qin Group, I also took care of some other things.
Everything is prepared.
Logically, Uncle should have died 5 years ago. You're still here fighting me now. You can still fight me here. It's because of these gray industries. I'm incompetent. Tracking these gray industries did take some time. But just in time. Collect all the files on your transnational crimes.
You. Good. It seems you've really grown your wings. Fu Boyan, I will kill you. Let me go.
Take him away.
Fu Group is mine. Fu Group is mine.
Bio Yan is too good. I knew you would be alright.
Yanju. I'm afraid Fu lighting will harm you. So I kept it from you. I made you worry.
Don't leave me again. I really can't live without you. If anything happens to you, I won't live either.
It's okay now.
The film was translated
Nephew too.
and narrated
There's a living
by
person
M
standing
Media.
right here.
Miss Qin.
I'm going abroad, back to the Qin family. Fu Boyan loves you very much. And I hope you won't let him down.
I won't. Because I love him very much.